whole
Get
time
ready to
bullying
play.
Yivie, and I don't know, karma could be a thing. Who's to say? But yeah, I think it's safe to say that that third is not going to be one of the best two. So we are still looking to be that 2,700.
All right, we're coming into game 4 now, I believe.
I'm not sure if Lil Ash. Anyway. Yep, game 4. So, oh good. So game 4. Any standout teams you reckon?
Oh, hard to tell. Being rookie, I don't know everyone, so
Yeah. That's fair.
really hard for me to say.
Yep. Cam's team jumps out to me. Again, I don't know how Cam's teams keep ending up in repecharges. They're very, very strong. Cam's team, home side team, very strong players, and home side in Elim is one of the most important home side ones because you know all those long lines of sight.
Get
Anyway,
ready.
no
Go.
brawls this game. Looks like.
It looks like Green's about to break out.
Yep. So
Or not.
we're seeing blues locking down blue. I think is that blue. Yeah. So blues lock down blues. Orange take green, and purple taking that red base. Now, green's interesting because instead of controlling the base, it's a split. So one team has one side of the base, the other team has the other side of the base. We see those green players holding outside.
Yep.
Yeah. So those green players, we see them on the bottom cam in the top right. They're holding outside that back door of green. So they're just making that L their home. It's a nice little spot to retreat back to. I was wondering if this would happen in green. It's the first time I've seen it happen in green where you get that split down the middle of the base.
See, I think it was pink or purple. Might have been pink down in towards blue base and hardest.
Yeah.
Just holding their position.
Yep, that makes sense. So yeah, that's where pink team ended up, bottom right near that TARDIS. And we see orange team is going to be fighting that purple team for that red base. But obviously purple are in a much nicer position. So leaves, yep, that green skirmishing with that orange team over the green base. Cyan is going to be getting pushed by that pink team into that blue base. Let's see where that ends up. Sorry, it's still outside the blue base. Okay, green have broken into green and orange have broken into red, but purple's going to kick them back out. So what was a halfway split in that green, Cam is going to be holding that. Oh, but that's going to be a term on Skyros.
Skyros green.
That's the second game I've seen Skyros get termed. Okay.
I don't know where he's.
Oh.
See, I think Skyros is there.
Yeah, so we see on that bottom right cam on the right hand side, we can see green pushing up through that reload. It's a tough place to advance in, but if you do it right, you can get through that corridor, and they're using the reload well to get through there. But they're going to be stopped by that purple team at the end of the alleyway at the top right of the right cam there. And they're going to be fighting. Oh, purple got sent shots off, but the green player is going to kill him. And now we see the green player advancing-ish. Nah, they're going to hold there. All right. So, where's our blue team?
Blue is in blue. And
Blue?
they are not doing a whole lot.
Yeah, so blue are just holding in blue. They're being locked in on the right-hand side by the pink team. This is a much more defensive game. So I think we see two different games, like two different styles, where we see the brawls for the bases, the teams that really like the bases, or the games where teams are happy to play outside, and it's a lot slower when they play outside, but everyone kind of gets an area. Oh, fighting for green again. Cam is going to be taken down by Dari there on that orange team for that green base. I feel like that orange team really needs to push into that open wall of green. There we go. Yeah, so they're being a bit more aggressive with their positioning now. They're solidly taking that base. Orange have still been hanging around that red base. They're looking to break back in. Orange? Wait.
It's really hard to tell orange and red.
Wait. Sorry.
Who is that?
Who is?
I think
that is orange team outside left, right, and Dari is on that team.
I think it might be red and orange with the green, I think.
Really?
Colors are a little similar to tell.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah. I think you're right. So that must have been red at...
Oh, blue's been kicked out of blue.
Oh,
Where are they now?
okay.
They still have lots of lives, but they need to start picking up points.
Yeah, and we saw that is the orange team, I swear, isn't it? Am I insane? Or is that... No, that's red team. You're right. You're 100% right. I need to get my eyes checked. So that's...
No, you don't. It looks orange.
Yeah, so that is red team fighting purple team for that red base. Red team's going to be up at the moment. How are their lives looking? Red have about 2 each, purple have about 5 each, but red have the position. So that's going to send purple somewhere else. Where are those purple players going to end up? They're going to end up between red and green on that bottom right cam. Yep, green's going to take them out.
Pushed out to the green front door.
Yeah, so that aggressive play from red team, even though they didn't have many lives, they kicked him out into a worse position, and they got a much better position for themselves. Blue team, in all that fighting, they've still barely got any points, even though they are holding that base.
They're back in blue, and they still have a few lives, but again, if they don't start getting points, then they're going to bleed.
Yeah. Now, green looks like they've won that green duel. Oh, sorry, that's action in blue. Orange, I think, have broken into that blue base, but they're going to be kept down by that blue player. Okay, so purple looking like they're in a dangerous spot right now. Orange have retreated back to blue and locked it down, and they are still locking it down with a lot of action around them. So orange, they felt the wind wasn't right at green. They were losing that initial skirmish, so they went to blue, got in behind blue, and took them out of the base. Really good job to kick them out and hold it. They now have control, and it's nice to see them playing it early. They still had enough lives to make it happen.
Meanwhile, the other side, red, they don't have the lives, but they don't need to get back right now. They're holding pretty good points-wise. So if they try and let any action come to them, then they'll probably be the best play for them.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, confirmation that is red in red base. It looks very orange, but it's red in red base. They just kicked purple out of there, which was a brave play, but it paid off for them. They're currently sitting in first place with good pack. Really tight for second at the moment between those greens and those oranges. Reminder that green is going to be pressing out of green base into the middle of the maze there, but orange are going to be fighting over blue. So a lot of pack for either. Pink's right back in this now too. They've done a late push. We see them on that bottom left cam pushing sweep of blue.
Purple player eliminated.
Green's got a comfortable second spot, then they're picking up points still.
Yeah.
But their lives are...
Purple player eliminated.
Yeah, with 7 seconds left, you should be good though. That's going to be the top two pretty decided. Ooh.
Game over. Please proceed to exit.
Damn. So we've got Brownie Fizz, Griffo, first place, attacking Hamster Virus.
Yep, and Dari, Trader, and Greedy are going to be in third, which is going to be on the chopping block, but 3K is a pretty good second place. Currently the highest that I remember seeing, so I think they should be on for the next round, especially with only one more game left to go. But that is going to mean that Sad Lamp, Sicarius, and Noodle are going to be eliminated. Just a few too many points off. I think players like Sicarius, I mean, they've got 8 lives. They really needed to lose them, use them, and lose them. No shame in losing lives at the end of the game. Otherwise, they're not doing you any good.
And there's a bit of a mind game at play because obviously we sitting here can see all this. But if Sicarius knew Griffo was down to 1 life, that would have been a well dump.
Yeah, it could have been an interesting play to play for the elims with that many lives.